A new study just recently came out that was able to measure which emotion produces the most powerful frequency out of the human body, and it wasn't love. This emotion was 4,000 times stronger than love. The study is called the Spain Scale of Emotion Research Project, and that's spelled S-P-A-N-E. In this research project, they were able to gather 25,000 subjects and put them all in a room where they were able to use instruments that could measure the frequencies being emitted from the human body. These instruments were so precise that they could isolate different emotions that humans were experiencing based on the frequency emitted from their bodies. These instruments were so precise that they could isolate the differences between anger, frustration, passion, joy, arousal, sadness, any emotion you could think of. And the most powerful emotion detected by these instruments was authenticity. The frequency that authenticity emitted through the human body was 4,000 times stronger than the frequency emitted from love. True power comes from being your authentic self, and now this is scientifically proven. So the key to raising your vibration is loving yourself enough to be real, to be authentic, to tell the truth, to believe in what you say, to believe in yourself.
All right, Shalom. First things first, we're going to give all praises, glory, honor, and power to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Kakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles at Great Millstone, those who rule well and who I learned this truth from. And salutations to the brothers stiffly pushing this one truth in all sincerity and diligence, risking your lives and freedoms to do so. And Shalom to the rest of the elect as we all await the second Exodus coming quickly by the hands of Lord Yahweh Shah. All right, in this lesson, I want to touch on, authenticity and sincerity. All right, and how ultimately, man, the Most High, he judges us. He judges our hearts. Okay, he tries the hearts of man. Matter of fact, let's grab this. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 17, and verse 9. It says, the heart, which goes into your mind, is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. It says, who can know it? Okay, it says, I, the Lord Yahweh, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings. All right. And in this lesson, what I want to be going into the fact is that Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shah knows our hearts, man. And that ultimately he is looking for sincere, authentic, genuine individuals. OK, because one thing about this truth is that, you may be able to pull the wool over somebody else's eyes, or try to, make it seem like you a certain way in the eyes of man. But Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shah knows your spirit, man. He knows the minds of man. He knows your true intentions, and that's why scriptures tell you in the book of Revelation, the 14th chapter, when it goes into the 144,000, all right, which pretty much make up the governing body, all right, the teachers, the prophets, okay, of the nation, it tells you that in their mouth was found no guile. Right. Meaning there was no deceit. There was no treachery. There was no hidden motives, no hidden agendas found with those particular men, And ultimately, man, I played this video because this study, I think, has been out for a while now. But this study found that the frequency from the emotion, all right, of authenticity, being authentic, is 4,000 times stronger than the frequency of love, So you being authentic and being a genuine, real individual, that ultimately is more powerful than the frequency of love, man. And I believe they had a scale. Okay, it's called the Spain Scale of Emotion that measured that. So why am I going into that? For the simple fact that Yahweh Bashmi Al-Shah, he knows, how authentic you're being, man. He knows how genuine we are as far as touching this truth, as far as touching brothers. He knows your sincerity, man. This is the reason why if something, happens, it may be a situation with brothers, or maybe it's just a situation in the world, whatever the case may be. Hey, man, the Most High, hey, he knows your heart. He knows your intentions. OK, and ultimately, man, we're going to be tried based on how how sincere we are in this walk of ours, man. Right. Let me grab that again. Jeremiah 17:10. It says, I, Yahweh, search the heart. I try the reins, even to give every man according to his ways. See, and according to the fruit of his doings, man. So the Most High knows your mind. He knows your inner thinkings. OK, he knows if you have an alt against a certain brother. He knows if you, think ill will towards, somebody else. Okay. He knows all of those things, man. And ultimately, man, those things are going to come out. They're going to show forth because it's going to be revealed through the Spirit. See, it says, even to give every man according to his ways and according to the fruit of his doings, man. Meaning you're going to be judged accordingly based on what you have on the inside, man. Because once again, you can fool man, right? We can't read each other's minds. We don't know what, an individual may be thinking. Okay, but we know that the heart, as it just said in verse 9, the heart, meaning your mind, is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? Yeah, man, because, hey, it ain't none for these demons, and Satan to play on your mind, man, to make you look at a certain way, what I'm saying, at a situation, right? To make you feel, well, shit, man, woo, woo. But whole time, that's not the case, but that's what these demons will do, man. They'll put certain thoughts into your head to try to ultimately to create a level of dissonance, between you and a brother or you and an individual, to ultimately try to hinder your role in this ministry, man. But that's why I'm doing this lesson, because we have to remember to always stay genuine and authentic towards Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man, as well as towards the hopeful elect, because we're ultimately a family in this thing, man, and we got to always remember to stay authentic and genuine, because at any moment, man, the Most High can sift us out. As soon as you let Satan get the best of you, all right, and start playing on your mind, hey, man, it will be revealed. And we've seen that with guys, and I've not been, in the truth for too terribly long, but we've seen it, man. We see it with these guys in the truth, man. They get, kicked out, or they may get set aside or whatever, man, and then they get bugged out. They ultimately get their intentions, how do I want to say it? Their true intentions, man, show. The thing about this truth is that if you're not authentic, if you're not genuine, man, it's going to be revealed, right? The Spirit's going to reveal it. You can't hide it. You can't fake it. You're going to be searched out. Okay, as Scripture just told us, man. The Most High searches that out, all right? So you can may fool a brother or an individual, but you can't fool Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, man. All right, this is Philippians 1:9. It says, "In this I pray that your love may abound yet more and more in knowledge and in all judgment, that ye may approve things that are excellent, that ye may be sincere and without offense till the day of Hamashiach, being filled with the fruits of righteousness, which are by Yahushua unto the glory and praise of the Most High," man. Point being is that we're to be sincere and without offense in this walk, okay? That's why the 144,000 in their mouths are going to be found no guile, because, yeah, we may not be perfect as men, in the sense that, hey, we know we all fall, man. It's that Proverbs 24:16, a just man falleth 7 times, man, but the wicked fall in a mischief. We may not be perfect in our day to day because we're still in this flesh, but we're supposed to be perfect according to this, perfect according to the doctrine. Okay, the doctrine is to be sound. Okay, it's supposed to be incorrupt, blameless, right? This is why we have a problem with niggas and niggerlites that don't teach the true breakdowns and the true doctrine to these scriptures, man, because that's you leading a lot of people to their damnation, man. All right, that's a serious offense. We may not be perfect men, but hey, your doctrine better be sound, man. And I'm speaking to myself first and foremost, because the scriptures say a little bit of leaven leaveneth the whole lump. Okay. And ultimately, not only, just being sincere in doctrine, but also towards other brothers, man, towards each other. You may get rebuked, or you may hear something you might not like, but shit, at the end of the day, man, you better make sure you keep a pure heart. You better pray about it. Hey, you better pray about it. Do what you got to do. But, man, you better stay authentic. You better stay genuine, man. That's the point I'm trying to make, is that because as soon as you allow Satan to infect your mind with those bitter thoughts or whatever the case may be, hey, it's only a matter of time, man. I think a brother mentioned it at camp. Hey, we may turn 160 degrees, 179 degrees. You better not make that full 180, man. You know what I'm saying? You better not make that full 180 because hey, you fall out the truth, man. You put your hand to the plow and then you fall out, man. It's gonna be worse, much worse for you, man. Okay. But yeah, that was that Proverbs 24:16. Okay. But yeah. And I just looked up the no guile, okay, because we know the word guile goes into deceit, okay, and the Most High is his men, the men of the Lord, are going to be found with no guile, man, meaning no deceit in their hearts, in their minds. We're not trying to trip anybody up. We're not trying to lead anybody, down the wrong path. We don't have ill will towards each other, towards the body. We're not trying to have any bad intentions towards a brother, a sister. None of that, man. Hey, like I said, the Most High searches that shit out. You know what I'm saying? And this is just a admonition, a warning, just to, we got to make sure we check our hearts, man, ultimately before the Most High searches it out, okay? Because it will be brought to the light, all right? But I pretty much grabbed the word for guile. Let's grab this in Revelation 14 and verse 5, because we're hoping to be these men, the 144,000, which like I said, make up the governing body, going to be the rulers, all right, alongside the Lord Yahweh Shah when he returns in the kingdom of heaven, man, in the new world. So here you are, billions of people on the planet. Well, these 144,000 men, Lord willing, I'm on that number. Lord willing, brothers, sincere brothers are that number. Hey, we gonna rule this planet, man, and then all the other planets beyond, But if hey, like the Most High is showing you, man, false prophets being snuffed out, being exposed left and right. I mean, look at these different camps and congregations. People bugging out, falling out, because they're ultimately not authentic, man. They're not genuine. It's something they got a spot and wrinkle somewhere, man. They trying to grift, they trying to make a name for themselves. They trying to go against the order the Most High set up, whatever the case may be, man. And at the end of the day, this shit always gets exposed, man. See, so hey, we got to make sure we walk that straight and narrow, man. Unless you be found, lest you be found deceitful. But this Revelation 14:5, it says, and in their mouth was found no guile, for they are without fault before the throne of the Most High. Yeah, because as we just grabbed, the Most High searches the hearts. Okay, so he knows, all right, that his men that have his spirit, okay, want the best for the body, man. See, that's really what it's all about, is wanting the best for each other and for the body, man. And when you deal with love, it's not always a sunshine's the fairy tale shit that they make it out to be. Tough love, man. Love is, I believe a brother said, is pretty much doing what you need to do, even if you don't want to. Something along those lines, man. It's more than just cushy, mushy, gushy shit. But you might hear shit you might not want to hear sometimes. You might, whatever the case may be. And, if that's enough to hurt your feelings to the point to where you get bitter and ill-willed out, then, hey, man, shit, the Most High gonna find you out, man. It's ultimately about, making sure we're not trying to be deceitful in this walk towards each other, towards the body, man, and in doctrine. It's all about just pushing through, man. We all want the prize, man. All right, but, that's pretty much been the point. Okay, so with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh Bashim Shah, DTA Wah Baba Ball. Shalom.